So you're thinking about moving to Goodyear, Arizona. Well, on this video, I'm gonna cover everything there is to know about Goodyear. The good, the bad, the ugly, and why is the second fastest growing in Arizona and the 9th in the nation. Let's go. Hey everyone, this is Camilo Quevedo with the QB Legacy team and eXp Realty. If you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I make a video. And if you're thinking about moving to Goodyear or anywhere in the West Valley in Phoenix, make sure to give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email, but let me know, and I would love to help you like I've helped so many others with that transition. Now let's dive right into Goodyear, Arizona. Now Goodyear, Arizona has been around for 75 years. They actually celebrate their 75-year anniversary this month right now in November, and it's been growing incredibly fast over the last 20 years or so. But not only is it growing fast, it's making an effort to grow in a way that makes it one of the top cities in the States. Now Goodyear was ranked by 24/7 Wall Street as one of the top 10 cities to live in the entire nation. A NerdWallet study ranked Goodyear as one of the top cities to live in for veterans. And Goodyear has won 2 prestigious national awards, the All-American City Award and the City Livability Award, which is no wonder why Goodyear has grown from 18,000 people in 2000 to 96,000 people right now in 2021. So Goodyear is going to be on the West Valley in Phoenix. So you're going to see Phoenix right here. And Goodyear, like most cities around the valley, has this weird shape. I don't know why cities in the valley have weird shapes, but Goodyear is not the exception. Now it's this long stretch of land right here, about 20 to 25 minutes away from Phoenix downtown. So Goodyear really is kind of like divided in sections. So the north part of Goodyear, like what's above the 10, is being a little bit more established. It's being kind of like the older Goodyear, even though nothing in Goodyear is actually old. But that's where you're actually gonna see more of the commercial side of Goodyear. That's where all the main stores are going to be. Where the hotels are going to be, and it's going to be right there in between the 303 and the 10. Now, as you start going a little bit south of the 10, this entire section right here, this is where the growth of Goodyear really is happening right now. One of the main streets that Goodyear is trying to establish is going to be Estrella Parkway. It has a lot of new commercial spots open, as well as the new constructions and buildings that Goodyear is having right now are alongside Estrella Parkway. As you're driving down it, you can actually see signs, and I was able to count up to 8 different developers building communities right here in Goodyear. Now, if you continue going lower, and I'm gonna turn the map here for this one, there's gonna be like a little bit of a farming belt. As you can see, Goodyear still has a very strong farming presence. So the west of Goodyear is all farms, and it's gonna have this farming section right here, like a belt right there in the middle. Now, as you keep going south, you're gonna find another like secluded neighborhood in Goodyear called Estrella Mountain Ranch. I'll dive a little bit into this one a little bit later on this video. Now, when it comes to the cost of living for Goodyear, Goodyear is a little bit above the national average. So the national average being 100, Goodyear stands at 111, and Arizona as a whole stands at 102. Now there's 2 areas that make Goodyear kind of like rank higher than most of the nation. One is going to be transportation. There's 2 reasons for that. First, car insurances, car premiums right here in Arizona are a little bit higher than the nation. And the second one, the Phoenix metro area is a very spread out area, and we do not have good public transportation. So you're gonna be driving quite a bit if you live here in the Phoenix metro area. Now the second one that kind of surprised me when I found out was housing. Now housing is 126 to the rest of the nation. That's 25% higher than the rest of the nation. And it took me a while to figure out why, because most people move to Goodyear because of the cost of living and the cost of housing. So as you can see, the median house cost in Goodyear is $405,000 compared to $290,000 across the states. Now the reason is because half of the properties right now in the market of Goodyear are less than 10 years old. The other half are less than 20-year-old, and there's about 20 that are built before 2000. So this is kind of where you see when homes are 20 years or 10 years and younger, for the vast majority of the homes being sold, 405,000 is still at a fantastic price for being the median price, which is why so many people are moving to Goodyear. It has great amenities, and you get to buy a pretty brand new home or a very newer home for just 405,000 median price. Which brings me to another point. There's a lot of misconceptions about Goodyear. If you look into any blogs or you research any videos that are like 5-year-olds of people talking about Goodyear, or you even talk about locals that don't live in Goodyear and talk to them about Goodyear, all you're gonna hear is how there's nothing there. You're gonna find cacti, you're gonna find dirt, tumbleweeds. Stay away from that area. That is not furthest from the truth from what Goodyear is today. It might have been true 10 years ago, definitely true 20 years ago, but not today. Today, it is a great city, it's growing fast, and everything on it is new. Talking about new things, let's talk about entertainment. Now, it's a brand new city, so there's not a lot to do within the city when it comes to entertainment. Now, one of the cool things about it is that it's very well located when it comes to entertainment. So it's, like I mentioned, it's about 20 to 25 minutes from downtown Phoenix. The same, about 20 to 25 minutes from Glendale, Peoria, and Surprise. Now, what that means is that you have access to the White Tank Mountains on the west. You have the Wildlife Zoo about 15 minutes north. You have the NFL Stadium for the Cardinals about 25 minutes away, as well as basketball, hockey, and NASCAR all within 20 minutes away. You have the Westgate Entertainment District about 15 to 20 minutes away. So it's very well located for pretty much everything that is happening here in Phoenix and all the entertainment available. But there's two things that actually really stood out to me when I was there. The first one was the Goodyear Recreational Center. 40 acres of recreation for the city. It has 2 baseball fields, 2 soccer fields, indoor and outdoor basketball courts, tennis, pickleballs, an inside gym, and it has an incredible park for the kids. It has almost an entire park area, but it has like a little kid section and a big kid section, and it's just a blast. I saw it for the first time 2 weeks ago, and then I had to take my daughter to it because I knew she would love it, and I was not wrong. She absolutely loved it. Now she's been asking to go back every single day since. So that kind of tells you it's an amazing park, definitely worth visiting. And if you keep going south there on Estrella Parkway, you're gonna get to Goodyear Ballpark. Now, Goodyear Ballpark is where the city hosts spring training, and it hosts both Ohio's teams. It has the Cleveland Indians and it has the Cincinnati Reds. So if you're into baseball, you love baseball, or you just love going to the ballpark and enjoying a game while you have fun with your friends, spring training is definitely worth the time. It's not that expensive to go to a game, or you can go to the facilities and kind of try to see and catch one of your favorite players training and practicing. Since Goodyear is still growing, there's still a lot of open area and space, as well as a lot of farms within Goodyear. I personally enjoy having farms around the city because it gives you a sense of time. We don't have seasons here. You don't really know what season you're in except for the weather. So whether it's summer or whether it's winter, it's gonna be blue skies, sun, bright sun. You just feel it's either you're burning or you're cold. That's about it. But visually, it doesn't change that much. So to have the farms around and be able to see the crops grow and be harvested and a new crop come by, it helps you with that sense of time and being able to see those seasons go by based on the crops growing. So I really enjoy that. So if you're moving here with your family and you're concerned about their schools, let's take a look kind of where do they grade or how are they graded. I'm looking at niche.com to see how they grade the schools. And Goodyear is actually served by 5 different school districts. So if you have elementary grade kids, you're gonna have to deal with either Avondale, Liberty, or Litchfield School District. If you're more on the high school, you're gonna be dealing with the Aqua Fria Union and Buckeye Union. So let's take a look how those school districts are actually rated. So according to niche.com, so if you are looking into high school, Aqua Freya Union High School District is rated on a B+, and Buckeye is rated on a B. Now, if you're more on the have elementary kids, then Litchfield Elementary District is A-, Liberty Elementary School District is a B, and Avondale is a C+. So I know Goodyear, since a brand new city, is really investing into education and schools because it's trying to attract a lot of families. So it's one of those things that as it's growing, they are going to get better, or the expectation is for those school districts to get better as the city continues to grow. I'm looking at some of the neighborhoods here in Goodyear, starting here towards the northwest side of it, west of the 303. This area right here, this little neighborhood right here is called Sedella. These are big lot, big houses. So these are 12,000 square feet lots with 25 to 4,500 square feet homes. These ones range between 600 to 1,500,000 homes in this area. If you keep coming down south a little bit, this right here is going to be Queen Creek. Queen Creek is going to be a 55 and older community. There's two communities like that here in Goodyear. One is Queen Creek, one is going to be Estrella Mountain Ranch. I'll show you that one here in just a second. But this is going to be Queen Creek, beautiful facilities, great amenities for residents, and a beautiful golf course there as well. If you keep going south right here, you take either Estrella Parkway, this middle area, Canyon Trails, this is what's being developed right now. So you're going to be able to see the normal right now. That's going to be about 6,000 square feet lots, with anywhere between 1,200 to about 2,500 square feet homes, and the ranging anywhere between 350. I think I was able to find a one for 260, but they're gonna range more between 350 to about 550. That's gonna be the range there in this area right here in the middle, which is where the growth of Goodyear is happening right now. Then if you keep going south here on Estrella Parkway, then you're gonna get here to Estrella Mountain Ranch. Now, Estrella Mountain Ranch is a beautiful community, master built community, gigantic master built community, and it is incredible. It's been built and with the feeling of a resort. So the pools, the areas, the spaces, the houses, everything feel like a resort. There's a yacht club. If you like boating or renting things to do on the lakes, there's yacht club. There's two main lakes, a Nicholas designed golf course, and towards the south of Estrella Mountain Ranch is another 55 and older community. 3 clubhouses throughout this community. Each one of them has a different restaurant or cafe on them that you can go and eat. The homes right here on Estrella Mountain Ranch are gonna range between 400 to about 800,000. Depending on the location, the views, the size. So one of the cool things that I like about this community is that it's surrounded by mountains. So you really don't see anything but mountains. It's quiet, it's peaceful. It just invites you to just relax and enjoy yourself. So that's why this community is definitely worth paying attention to as Goodyear continues to expand. So Goodyear is definitely not a place that you want to just discard because it's in the middle of nowhere. It does have that feeling of separated from the world, but it's an incredible place where the world is right there, and then you get the peace and calm but by being away from the hustle and bustle of the big city. Goodyear continues to grow, and the city is planning and preparing for that growth. There's a lot of it happening, a lot of changing quickly, and this is something that is going to continue to make national headlines as it continues to grow and expand. If you're thinking about this, you have any questions, make sure that you give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email. I've helped a lot of people transfer and move into this area, so please let me know. I would love to have an opportunity to help you. If you want to find out more about the Phoenix West Valley, make sure that you hit subscribe, that bell, and watch that video. Until next time, make it a fantastic day.